Saya rekam Pak, ini kan bagus kualitas Pak. Udah Pak. Wah, lobsternya mah luar biasa ini. Lagi di sambil menunggu transit ke Amsterdam, kami lagi di restoran dulu di seafood Sapial, ngopi-ngopi dulu Tri.
Sama perikanan logistik gitu loh. Jadi berangkatnya itu naiknya ke eksekutif yang lantai atas itu tulangnya itu sekian itu masalah HT itu HT ya. Motorola yang ngecek kepabrikan.
Ngomong sama beliau ini.
Beli DKI kami ada DKI ya. Kita ke sana jadi ditunjukkan demonstrasi ada 43 kemampuan HT itu. Kemampuan komunikasi biasa ya SMS ya telepon bisa main grup bisa apa gitu itu sampai 43 itu ditunjukkan sama. Tapi mereka ada pasangan juga pasangan itu jaringannya. Hanya itu yang sistem kita ini sistem korupsi itu masih ada di situ karena mereka yang nggak memecah bintang itu. Memecah bintang ya pokoknya dia monopoli yang yang dulu nggak diurus. Sekarang sudah atau belum yang kemarin dikejar sama
Sudah sampai di Bandara Internasional Schiphol, Jerman. Di Amsterdam, Belanda. Sampai pagi hari baru jam 6:30 waktu sini, kalau di Jakarta udah 11:30 siang. Bandara Pak Karo dengan Pak Irgul 3 di depan dan saya sendiri. Lagi menuju mengambil bagasi. Ini lagi jalanan. Ternyata pengambilan bagasinya lumayan jauh juga. Ya, kira-kira perjalanan lebih dari
traveling to Geneva. Immediate boarding, please evade D61.
cewek-cewek bule, cewek Belanda, Eropa. Jauh juga. Apa nggak ada pemeriksaan bagasi? Ternyata ada. Harus kita menyiapkan. Kita lagi pemeriksaan di bagian paspor, di bagian imigrasi. Terima kasih. Ini kami lagi ngambil bagasi Pak Karo dengan Pak Irwil. Mudah-mudahan bagasinya tidak ada yang ketinggalan. Nona Bali. Oke. Sudah lagi naik mobil dijemput oleh Pak Abdul Den Haag KBP Ari Laksamana. Kami lagi perjalanan dari Bandara Amsterdam Schiphol menuju Wisma Duta KBRI.
Oh iya, Belanda yang ada angin itu, Pak.
Tempat foto-foto katanya.
Foto, Pak. Pakai baju. Iya, saya udah pernah.
Tradisional.
Tradisional nanti kita kan.
Oh, yang pakai Mama Gus Dur itu kan?
Pokoknya pakai zaman dulu tuh loh, Pak. Nanti kayak tradisional itu.
Sana.
Kalau yang banyak kincir angin itu
Karena baru pagi, masih jam 7 pagi waktu Amsterdam.
Oh iya.
Ini kan gedenya ya sekitar Jawa Barat kan ya? Kira-kira ya? Belanda. Luasnya.
luasnya ya bersama Pak. Jadi
Jawa Barat ya?
penduduknya aja kan cuma 17 juta. Bisa sampai 16.
Hebat ya? Yang gitu bisa melang-lang buana.
Jauh tuh. Saya dulu kan waktu penjajahan itu cuma gitu juga 15 juta. Bisa jajah Indonesia sekitar 50 tahun. Jaraknya aja pakai pesawat berapa? Naik kapal tuh 30 hari.
Ya, kekayaan Indonesia bangunnya dari sana, Pak. Kekayaan Indonesia yang dia bawa ke sini bangunnya di sini, Pak.
Kota itu kota mana? Orangnya cuma jaraknya jauh.
Kita tidak punya apa-apa.
Ya.
Karena dia apa ahli konstruksi.
Hei, kamu udah dengar si Sugeng kena Stephen Johnson? Dia sekarang nggak kembali sana kan? Kasat gas.
Kenapa kita
Kena sindrom Stephen Johnson, jadi mulutnya melepuh, gosong.
Yang
kenapa itu Pak?
kepada FPU, Pak.
Kenapa tuh?
Itu pulang dari sana, pulang dari cuti.
Pas
dari
cuti.
sana, cuti dari sana pulang ke Indonesia. Langsung kena. Awalnya sih kayak apa namanya?
Kayak berapa?
Racunan obat itu. Ya dipijik ngerem-ngerem ya. Kasih obat segala macam obat. Bisa apa lagi?
Wah, ini
Itu kan tuh sindrom Stephen Johnson, jadi melepuh semua tuh saya kasat gas FPU.
Terus yang gantinya apa?
Ya wakilnya naik.
wakilnya pelaksana sementara.
Salah makan ya.
Sama dengan yang namanya istrinya Badrudin, Asop.
Oh iya.
Itu
Iya. Obatnya apa kan?
iya nggak tahu juga ini. Kan dirawat di Negeri, dirawat di Ramat Jati. Dokter yang ngerawatnya dapat serangan jantung. Nggak kopel.
Karena sebagian itu mereka yang sebenarnya di veteran mereka kita tidak soalnya ada komunitas veteran itu yang veteran
Iya.
pilihan barat itu yang menganggap bahwa Indonesia itu tak sah mendapatkan
Iya Papua itu. Papua.
jadi apa namanya kalau pas mereka ada veteran Pak veteran ada itu selalu mereka bawa bendera ini Pak UPM Pak
PM ya.
nah itu yang kita kan kemarin juga masih gitu kita kemarin kan sempat komplain juga ke pemerintah Belanda tapi kita sebenarnya ngomongnya nggak bisa apa-apa karena katakan Pak kita nggak bisa menindak karena itu bukan kriminal itu yes.
Ya unjuk rasa namanya.
Ya tapi pada saat padahal di depan misalnya di depan pejabat negaranya mereka Pak langsung bawa bendera
Iya.
UPM.
pokoknya kita menunjukkan ketidaksenangan kita dengan kirimkan surat Pak kota
Ini kan yang masih itu UPM sama RMS ya.
iya
RMS juga sama. Nah Belanda tidak mau 17 Agustus sekarang masalahnya kaitannya nanti kalau disahkan betul dia ganti rugi.
iya
Ganti rugi sama tuntutan itu yang dia maka diampakkan itu. Secara faktor dia mengakui tapi dia mesti menunjukkan pada 49 itu. Kenapa? Salah satu saya perhatinya itu kalau dia mengakui 17 Agustus nanti kerugian negara itu tuntut sebesar besar selama dia jajah itu. Iya, makanya dia enggak merdeka. Enggak berkorban karena gaji minimum.
Nah, memang mereka berpolitik dan itu digunakan sama kelompok UMKM itu untuk menuntut Belanda untuk
Izin Pak, tadi yang ini berlimpasnya Pak, saya
Iya,
kumpulin
Pak,
aja.
panitia itu
Yang berlimpas dari Hong Kong, Amsterdam Pak.
saya itu beberapa kali sudah tahun lalu ya sekarang sudah bertahun berarti.
Bertahun ya?
Iya, Pak. Jadi, saya tuh datang tanggal 4 Agustus. Jadi nyampe langsung didaulat untuk ini Pak.
Aduh.
Danur.
Danur.
Jadi Danur. Sekarang jadi ketua panitia Pak.
Anak kegiatannya Pak ya, kegiatannya mendahului sedang kegiatan kan dibagi 3.
Apa ya Pak?
Dan kegiatan ulang tahun itu biasanya 3 mendahului pas saat upacara.
Ini ada 4 Pak. Kalau sini, Pak. Jadi kan olahraga dulu Pak. Olahraga kita ada olahraga. Terus nanti tanggal 17 itu ada upacara. Terus kemudian tanggal 2 itu tanggal 1 itu pesta rakyat. Jadi kayak
Iya.
hiburan. Terus tanggal 5 terus ada diplomatik.
Tempatnya di ancaman apa yang nanti nggak bisa ditanya itu dan soal itu.
Yang kelompok Indonesia mereka juga merasa Pak. Malah kan kita juga sebagian dari kelompok Papua maupun Maluku itu kan sudah kita
Galang.
jadikan sahabat. Jadi mereka
iya.
itu kita gunakan sebagai paper kita juga Pak.
Iya.
Kita benturkan aja mereka dengan itu.
Sama
Iya.
Papua ya?
Iya. Karena kalau kita turun sendiri kan tambah lucu Pak. Jadi kita
Iyalah.
biar mereka sendiri yang
Mereka tuh ngelawan hitam.
Mengelola mereka kita mengelola masalah.
Ini mas? Iya, mas ya?
Siap.
Makasih Pak.
Pak video ini Pak.
Apa?
Di sini tuh ya, biar mengetahui bagaimana kondisi di sini sebenarnya. Sudah setahun Pak. Dulu saya di sini pertama kali datang, ya Pak hari ini yang bantu saya juga. Kan itu sampai itu saya kalau ke kantor selalu numpang kendaraannya etase perhubungan.
Iya.
Jadi tiap hari itu numpang kendaraan
Nebeng ya?
Nebeng.
Nebeng.
Terus akhirnya saya tanya ke waktu itu dubes belum ada, tanya ke Kuai terus kemudian dipinjemin mobil dengan syarat ada syaratnya Pak, dengan syarat tidak boleh bawa sendiri.
Oh.
Karena itu selain mobil itu memang mobil
Oh iya.
notaris, terus kedua
Iya.
saya waktu itu belum punya SIM Belanda Pak.
Iya.
Jadi sepupuku sampai punya
SIM.
SIM Belanda. Berapa bulan Pak? 2 bulan Pak? 2 bulan. 2 bulan. Jadi Pak Hari bareng saya sampai 2 bulan Pak. Nah setelah itu setelah saya punya terus kemudian saya juga akhirnya karena mobil dari Jakarta belum turun-turun juga Pak.
Sampai sekarang ya?
Sampai sekarang Pak akhirnya saya punya mobil pribadi Pak.
Di sini. Ini mobil pribadi apa yang
Ini mas?
Ya saya beli yang second Pak.
Enggak, mereka apa?
Chrysler.
Chrysler. Chrysler yang Amerika punya.
Iya. Mobil sini kan nggak terlalu mahal Pak.
Sama ya?
Tapi anunya bengkelnya kalau misalkan ya
Ada.
ada.
Jadi ada
Jadi,
Pak.
Mas Ari beli mobil, kasih plat nomornya E mas.
Hah?
E. Ya karena pakai uang Cirebon.
Karena banyak kaki lima juga.
Jadi udah tahu ya dia
Sudah
kalau
sampai di Poledam. Yang air lautnya lebih
masuk kawasan ini kan, kawasan yang urukan ini kan? Perluasan kan?
Ini termasuk iya Pak. Ini kan itu ada pulau sana Pak. Itu ada jalan Pak karena untuk nutup. Ini kan setengah. Ini airnya air payo nih Pak.
Ayo. Enggak. Anu ya.
Nggak asin.
Enggak akhir sekali.
Ini air payo nih.
Iya, hitam enggak biru.
Itu kan model rumah itu.
dihitung misalkan ini tahun 1800 atau mungkin bahkan 1900 sekian Pak, karena kan pada saat Perang Dunia Kedua ini kan termasuk negara yang hancur.
Dihancurkan oleh Belanda.
Sama
Pertama
Jerman.
kali nyerang Jerman kan Belanda.
Ini
Dengan tank itu,
jadi
rata-rata.
jadi kalau kita melihat bangunan di mana Pak, di Jerman, di Belgia itu di Brussels, itu jauh lebih bagus pada di sini. Tapi mereka kan mereka rawat, jadi bisa tetap tebal.
Iya. Kelihatan orang-orang ya? Kelihatan orang ya?
Nah ini belum buka Pak.
Lagi padahal masih tidur Pak.
Ini punyanya apaan ya? Saya punya. Oh, oke. Oh ini belum buka.
Nah ini di sini aja.
Peci.
Ini pasti fakir.
Bagian dari hotel nih.
Ini Muhammad Ali Pak di
Hotel
sini.
Spano.
Ada daftar yang pernah nginap di situ Pak.
Oh iya.
Oh iya. Spano. Mahal-mahal juga mungkin ini. Kaos-kaosnya ya. Mungkin mahal, mungkin ada yang murah meriah.
Banyak terjadi. Ya, ada suasana gini. Nanti pantai utara ya?
Pantainya iya Pak.
Berhadapan.
Belanda Marken.
Keturunan Suriname juga itu. Itu yang gelap-gelap Pak. Suriname juga itu.
Lagi dulu aja nggak apa-apa foto-foto.
Foto-foto ya? Enggak baik, silahkan baik.
Kayaknya udah pada datang juga ya orang-orang.
Ada beberapa ya? Cek dulu.
Ini apa?
Jalan-jalan nggak apa-apa.
Ah, sampailah kami di Poledom. Kami akan jalan-jalan. Kami sudah sampai di Abdul, di Akademi Kepolisian Abdul. Oke, di pikiran. Bendera merah putih ya? Itu merah putih.
Merah putih ada Indonesia.
Ada bendera merah putihnya?
Ada Indonesia.
Sekarang kita mau datang.
Oh gitu mau datang.
Halo.
Good.
How are you?
Fine.
Yes. Martin Flipser, nice to meet you. Martin, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Martin
you.
Flipser, nice to meet you. Yeah, there is not so much wind.
Yeah.
But you see the two color? The red and the white.
Yes.
Yeah. The red and the white. But there is not much wind.
Yeah. That means that we come to it.
Yeah. So you're
On time?
yes,
A
no problem.
little bit earlier.
Yeah. Well, earlier, so it means that we also end earlier.
Yeah. But we'll discuss later on.
Yeah.
After this visit, maybe we would like to go to Palais de Below.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful now.
Yeah, but I don't know if we can go there because we don't make any reservation or.
It's open.
It's okay.
Yeah, you don't need to reserve.
Oh,
No.
okay.
You only must pass the kas.
Oh, yeah.
You say kassa,
Casa, yeah.
same as in Indonesia.
Yeah.
Kassa.
Casa.
Kassier. Yeah, the kassier, eh?
Kasih.
Yeah, kassier. It's good weather.
Yeah. Good way. We are lucky.
Yes, but in Indonesia at the moment is 32.
Yeah.
32.
28.
28.
28.
28. Good for Holland. No rain. For all this week?
No, this week. This summer.
Yeah, I hope so. Usually we have a lot of rain, you know it.
Yeah,
I know it.
after 6 days,
Yeah.
3 days later,
Yeah.
and then 2 weeks with
Rain, yeah. Stormy rain.
No, I can just
Few words, huh?
Oh,
few words. My parents come from Indonesia, but
Ah.
shortly.
From where?
From where?
Java and Sumatra.
Where's mother?
Sumatra, Padang.
Oh, Fada. Oh, no, no, no. Sulawesi.
Oh,
Do you have an ID with you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Tadi Bapak lihat di ruang makannya, Pak. Ada tempat untuk pengakuan dosa.
Ini di dalam akpol Polda.
This room. This is our room.
Oh,
You see?
Yeah. Thank you.
It's not too big, but it's a small room. And it's a bit improvised. I must improvise a little bit.
Okay.
So we are with 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I can get something to drink for your colleagues. Toilet. Yes.
toilet.
I'll show you.
Toilet silakan.
Do you want something to drink?
Yes.
What do you like? Coffee?
Mineral water.
Or blood water?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to drink?
Di sini.
Black coffee.
Mau ada penayangan, Pak.
Cooperation. Because the knowledge of the academy, we share it with them, and they give us also new information.
You mentioned about that academy is in the Hague. Where about?
That is the Dutch Forensic Institute.
Yeah, where?
NFI. The NFI. Nederlands Forensisch Instituut.
The location.
That is on the, when you drive from Rotterdam to The Hague, at the right hand you have a very big building. It's near Rijswijk.
Oh.
Near Rijswijk. Nederlands Forensisch Instituut. NFI. You can Google it and you can see NFI.
Nederland, not Dutch, yeah.
Nee, Nederlands. N.
Yeah.
The N. F. I.
Yeah.
And for example, they have a big, they have a lot of scientists working there, and they have a research and development department. And now it's so when you have, yes, good afternoon.
Excuse.
When you do this, like Nina, you do this. The police officers who has their education here, they are there's a murder or something. They say in special clothing, and they say, okay, we have maybe a DNA track. And they take a sample of the DNA, and they send it to the Dutch Forensic Institute. All the police regions in the Netherlands send the samples to the Dutch Forensic Institute, and they say, this is the profile. Or we have a match, or we don't have a match. But this is the profile. That is the situation right now. When you have a match, that's good. Say, the DNA is the same. So it's Jan, and we arrest Jan. Then we have him. But now in the Dutch Forensic Institute, they have a special department with scientists and biotechnologists. When you do this, you say you take a sample. They have the DNA within 6 hours, and it's quick because I know when I was working in the police region, it took 40 days.
What did it? Yeah.
Now they can reduce the process to 6 hours, and they say this is the profile, but it's a man. It's African man, of course brown eyes. The color of the so they can mention a lot of, only from the cell.
Yeah.
They can give a lot of information about the person.
More specific.
Much more specific. So when you have a very serious crime, then we can ask them. Then they come to the crime scene and they can do this. At the moment, they can do this.
Only within six.
Within 6 hours, yes. But the police officer say this is the DNA profile. Then stops our knowledge. And they say, well, this is the profile, but it's a man or a woman, and it's blonde hair, blue eyes. The leg.
Yeah,
The leg. So, and they say within now and 5 or 10 years, they can give you a kind of copy. That's easy. So, okay, this is him, and they give a projection. Oh, you see a kind of photograph from the only from DNA.
So,
but that's the Dutch Forensic Institute. So they have a lot of expertise, a lot of knowledge, and they have a department there, and that they call the Dutch Forensic Academy, and that's open for also for Indonesian colleagues, for Indonesian police.
I'm an officer learn this new kind of method to identify it.
Yeah, I think for the next year we will have that because
Yeah.
it is still.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, next year. And Mr. Cor, that's the good thing. Mr. Cor, before he worked in our staff, he was a teacher at school for forensics. So Mr. Cor also knows a lot of it, and he also knows the Dutch Forensic Institute.
Yeah, I think we will try to
But
put this.
I mentioned it. I was there a week ago, and I didn't know that. I thought it was only by themselves. But he said no, it's for we have a component. We have a MOU with the police academy, but it's also for other countries. So
Yeah.
that's good.
I don't know whether the Indonesian was DVI, yeah.
Yeah.
It has this new kind of method, but I think that this subject is very interesting.
It's interesting. But when you are there, maybe it's too late now. I think because you are for 1 week in the Netherlands, and maybe another occasion we can arrange a visit to the NFI. It's always interesting. But it's not only DNA, but they also have
Cell phone.
cell phone. You can do computers and cell phone. Criminal, how do you say? Forensic on the digital.
We already have in this year.
That is fantastic.
For what we call it
That's very
forensics computer investigation.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Forensic computer
Yeah.
investigation.
That only di sana.
Well, they are very good with it. You say, okay, it's empty. No, it's not empty. They can, just like magician, everything comes back.
Yeah.
It's good. Digital,
To like what we call it cloning.
Yeah.
Clone.
Clone, yeah. Yeah, so it's, but I thought I mentioned it, but I think it will be a part of the program with Indonesia.
For the forensic computer, we have them.
Yeah. And more specific for the DNA, when you have, I don't know how it isn't organized in Indonesia, if you have in the forensic department, I think you also have biological employers for the DNA. And it's interesting for that group, what I mentioned there, example, So when you have specialists in the Jakarta police force, or in Indonesia, who are specialized in DNA, I think the NFV Academy will be very good for them. Yeah. But we will see it in the first day. I will do it not too quick, but some things I go through, otherwise you are maybe. You have jet lag.
Jet lag.
You have jet lag. You go to sleep.
Jadi sebenarnya Pak, sebagian besar dari akomodir Pak.
Oh, sleep.
Nah, itu sebagian besar dari akomodir. Cuma permasalahannya kembali lagi masalah uang Pak. Pendanaan dan itu sudah Pak.
Kalau kita membiayai sendiri bisa nanti
Bisa, tapi kan tetap semua kan selalu kalau impor itu katakan bahwa sebagai leading sektornya adalah impor. Jadi beliau tuh selalu mengatakan bahwa kalau seperti itu kita pintunya akan impor.
Oke, saya akan
Ya, termasuk kemarin itu yang masalah Novik sama program MESO sama NES itu sudah saya ajukan ke Landipor. Ini sampai sekarang follow-up-nya lambat sekali. So sorry, we are talking in the,
No
just
problem.
discussing about the.
No, that's
the
okay.
problem.
Explain it then. Yeah. In your own language is better than in the Springs language.
Yeah.
I have to say. My Dutch is better than my English. And much better than Indonesian. Mr. Kors speaks Indonesian. I've never been there. I say to him, hey, you go every time to Jakarta. You can't do everything. I will explain something about organization and training of the Dutch police, of the Netherlands police. So something about the police in the Netherlands, the police organization, and the police training, so the police academy, education. When you have a question,
Yeah.
feel free, they say, feel free to interrupt.
Yeah.
Do you know something about the Dutch police organization, or is it new for you? Especially in the 15th, 16th century. The Dutch go with their boats to everywhere.
Yeah.
And they robbed everything, and they came back with a lot of specialties from Indonesia, gold, diamonds, every years. This will be effective. Then we have national police. In the new organization, we have one general. We call it one
Chief of police.
chief of police. So you have one chief for all the country, for 50,000 police officers. Each area also have a kind of chief, but not 26, but now we have 10. So you see the region, the regions we have now 26, then 10, they go together. 2 became 1. It's more about effective communication. Yeah, and money of course, but the commanding it's better. When you have too much leaders, too much areas, it's always the communication is difficult, information is difficult. So this must be effective.
Control.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. Costs a lot of money. Well, the principle in the Netherlands is decentralized, or we have the administration principle. Responsibilities are organized at the local level, unless a central approach has benefits. So the city council of The Hague, the city has a lot of responsibilities and freedoms, but the central government gives the framework. This is the frame. It's a very wide frame, and there the local authorities can, or the police officer can decide to do one day this, another day another thing. He has his rules, of course, because everywhere is the same. The principle of Dutch policing is community policing. Community policing is since I think the year 2000. It started in the United Kingdom, in England. So it's our neighbor, only the water is between. So I worked in Rotterdam, and a lot of Dutch police officers went to the United Kingdom to learn what is community policing, how does it work, how can we organize it. So we have a lot of police officers in the cities, in the country, who are responsible for a kind of area in community policing. Same as in Beijing, China. The intelligence is important. But there's a community policing, also a kind of community policing. Units, they are responsible for the results in their own area. When you have a city, The Hague, there are working, let's say, 300 wijkagenten, we call them. Police officers who are responsible for the communities, 300. Of course, they must have results. They should arrest some people, trafficking. They must give some penalties because in the traffic by the red lights or some parking. So they must have results. You can't say after 1 month that I asked you a police officer and I said, what is your result? He said, well, I was in my area. Yeah, but what is your result? Nothing.
can say, oh, well, I walk in the street so people saw me, that's also a result, but they must have a result. He must solve some criminal things and he must arrest people, yeah, of course. So they have a high level in independence, the Dutch police officers, but within a strictly frame, of course, the law. The law is out frame, same as in Indonesia. At the moment we have 26 regions. We have a small region in Zeeland, southern part of the Netherlands. It's 800 police officers. Amsterdam, Rotterdam, 6,000 police officers. And it depends on the population. A city has more police officers than a city in a rural area. Buildings, criminal level. Does it have an airport? Is it on the border? The Hague has more officers because they have a lot of embassies. Without embassies, the Hague police force would be smaller. Because there are a lot of, I think all the embassies are in the Hague. So there are a lot of police officers day and night for the security. Indonesia has a lot of helicopters. Mr. Kor flew in a helicopter in Jakarta. They say it was 20 minutes from the headquarters to it was a little distance, but I said by car 7 hours.
Depend on the days.
Yeah, the days, yes. Well, motorway police, by motor, bicycles, cars. We have also special railway police, transport police, water police in the Hague. You seen it once?
Yeah, when it was a credential, they sent all of this to pick up the ambassador.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
It's always impressive. But it's the Netherlands, we have a royal family. The family is growing, so they need more protection.
And also to protect some politician.
Politicians, some members of the Dutch parliament. Wilders.
Yeah.
The man with the white, do they know the Wilders?
Yeah.
After our Queen stepped back. It's possible in the Netherlands that you say, okay, it's enough, I stop with my work as a Queen. In England, it's not possible. In England, the old Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth, she stays Queen until her death. It's a long work. Wilders, he has a special party, that is a strange party. He calls it Party of the Freedom. But you know, we have a democracy here, so everybody can say, I want to go in the parliament. When you have a lot of people who vote for you, you go in the parliament. But he has a bit strange ideas about strangers, right? Foreign people, strangers. Immigrants. But at the moment, in the polls, he is losing. That's good. Okay. We the National Police Body Support, because we have 26 regions. And we have also, we don't have 26, we don't organize it 26 the same. So we have a national body support for computers, ICT.
Sorry, can you back to the previous speakers?
Yes. No, that's the next one.
Then for the SWAT police.
This one?
Yeah. SWAT?
No, that's a protection unit.
Yeah, I mean, which one is
The SWAT, you can't see the unit. No, you don't see the SWAT here.
Oh, I see.
Because the SWAT, this is the National Police Force, that they organize these things. And each police region has its own SWAT team.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. And the regions work together, of course. Let's say The Hague and Rotterdam, they are neighbors, so to say. We work together. Logistics, police cars. Take the same one, not 26 different police cars. Horses, we have a lot of horses in the Netherlands. There's also, I think, at the moment in the program with Indonesia.
Then the end of this month,
I know.
will be visit from the police, mounted police will come here.
Yeah. And you visit I think it's from the KLPD. You go to the KLPD.
Yeah.
And also the police police academy in Ossendrecht has the best trainer in the Netherlands, horse trainer. Digital network. Yeah, your network of course must be okay. The Royal Marechaussee, the military police, they are responsible for the military police stars, the border police. You see it at the Amsterdam airport.
Yeah.
When you came out of the Cathay Pacific airplane and not Garuda. The security at the airport, a Royal Marechaussee, not for the police. Of course, they cooperate together. They support regular police forces. Let's say in Amsterdam there's a football club, Ajax. When there's a big match against Feyenoord Rotterdam, other club from a big city, then the Marechaussee will support the regional police. They are responsible for the security of the royal palaces. We have some palaces in the Netherlands, also the Louvre, it's now a museum. And each palace has, of course, the security for security transports for the National Bank of the Netherlands, also by the Marechaussee. At the moment, there is not so much money anymore, so they don't have it risky. Peacekeeping missions. Police officers, also police teachers from the police academy and Marechaussee are involved in the peacekeeping missions, let's say in Africa. At the moment, Africa, former Yugoslavia.
In Namibia also, I met.
Yeah. And Afghanistan. Afghanistan at the moment. But it will end in Sudan. You see a small world. Peacekeeping missions. But Afghanistan will stop in 2014, yeah, because America police officers who were in Afghanistan, who trained the Afghan police. This week there was a police officer who killed an Afghan police officer. He was trained by the Americans or the Europeans, and he killed the American soldiers. So we say they train them, and then they say, no, I don't want to be a police officer, and then they go to the Taliban. Okay.
So if the president want to deploy to the UN mission, they are going to be trained in Marechaussee.
For the peacekeeping missions, the Marechaussee officers and the police officers have a training in Germany.
Oh,
in Germany?
Here,
Yeah, a small part. Very small. And you know why? Because in Germany there's it's not far from the border. They have two locations. Yeah, because otherwise, no, it's a cooperation between the European countries. Otherwise, we must build it by ourselves. And the Belgians also go to Germany. Yeah, it's better. Otherwise, you have all special. Too much. So we have a kind of national training center for them, but in Europe. Well, authority on a national level. You have a dual system. It's Minister of Security and Safety at the moment. And this is the Minister of Interior, Binnenlandse Zaken. Minister of Interior and Kingdom Relations. Minister of Security and Justice. So we have two ministries. Maybe after the elections next month we have more for this ministry. So two ministries. We call it the driehoek, triangle of authority. When you are a chief of Amsterdam, chief constable, let's say, you are the chief of police of the area, region, city, Amsterdam, and the authority, it's never alone. It's always together with the major of the city and the public prosecutor. I will send the presentation. You don't need to write, or maybe your own things. The police, of course, public prosecutors are in the Ministry of Security and Justice. Judicial investigations, the courts, and they must
life sentence.
Yeah, life sentence. That is the maximum penalty in the Netherlands. We don't know anymore, and we had it, the death penalty. But that is the last death penalty was in 1860. Also death penalty for war criminals. But now we don't have death penalty. So we visited the prisons.
Who carried out the judicial investigation?
Also, police officers. In the Netherlands we have 3 groups. That's West, next part. Police Academy 2010 is still the same, so we don't change it. We have at the moment 6 schools in the Netherlands, 6 locations. This is the Police Academy, this is the main office. And then we have 6 schools. 1 in The Hague, 1 in Rotterdam.
Warnsveld.
Warnsveld, police leadership. Drachten. It's split about across the country. So the students can, for initial training, the starting police officers, the students can go to a school not far from where they live. They don't sleep there, so they go to school, just like a normal school. Go to school, and at the end of the day, go back home. School. So we have 6 schools. They don't. When I the selection for the Dutch police is carried out by the Police Academy. So the Police Academy in the Netherlands, we do the selection of new starting police officers. So let's say I am, my son is, let's say 20 years. Your police region is good. You can take it. But we have 1 selection center in the Netherlands. About 1,500 students have embarked in initial training. They are these students, police officers, are already working in the police force for 5 years, 3 years, 10 years, 15 years, and they say, I want to do something about public order, something about investigation. Additionally, 8,000 students have taken those initial. So we have initial training, starting police officers, and the post-initial for the older police officers who are already police officers. So the initial is for the first education. Still the same. Executive board of the Police Academy in the Netherlands is 1 chairman, Mr. Van Baal.
Yeah,
You know him?
Yeah.
He's the highest chief of the Police Academy in the Netherlands. He's a former general.
In army.
In army, yes. And I think 5-6 years ago, he came over to the Police Academy. They put him on a police uniform. Yeah. But he's a nice man. He's good. And 2 other members. 1 professor and 1 is a woman from the. And we have the research, knowledge, and development. Research.
So you recruit.
Because for 1 police officer, we select, of course, first the letters. We need 10 persons, and at the end we have 1 police officer. 1 on 10, let's say. Of course, education, and we have the knowledge. So the knowledge from the regular universities is coming into the academy. And as for research, they do research and development for education. Because education always must change.
Yeah.
Yes. Our education department, we have the basic training at initial. We have school of policing, the car, walking, investigation. There's 1 school. The other school we have here also is a school for higher policing, for the bachelor and master program, level 5 and level 6. 6 is the highest, 6 is master.
2 years. No.
It depends a little bit of course they must have a degree before they can say I want to do the school for higher policing of a bachelor or a master. They have a lot of competences This is basic training. Basic training for our officers. Advanced training for police officers who are working in the police force. School for leadership. Let's say I am a sergeant and I want to become an inspector. I want to have the National Recruitment Department of the Police Academy. Of course, we do it in cooperation with not this location but behind. It's also police basic training school. Difficult word. Drachten. It's in the northern part. Group Rotterdam and Eindhoven. That's in the southern.
For the narcotics.
Yeah. Different groups. And you see here the advanced training, leadership, criminal investigation, law enforcement, incident management. So it's a kind of the program of our schools and locations. This is history, but we mentioned it. In the year 2000, 2002, because some developments in the society, education, regular education, also they changed the education. And because the police forces needed more police officers who solve problems by themselves and not ask everything to the leader. How can we do that? What must I do? Can I do? So they must think by themselves. That's logical, but a little bit too much information. But it's a Gani system. Now you see only the levels here. Master, bachelor level. After you studied level 4, let's say level 4 as a basic training, then at the end of the 3 years of study, you became all-round police officer. Level 4. Level 3, you are a police officer. Level, it's the same system as in the regular education. Because a bachelor education at high school is also level 5. For example, my son studied in Delft. That's a technical university in the Netherlands, and he studied life science and biotechnology. And at the end of the 5-year study, he became a master. So you see, it's the same. So when he say, I want to go to the police, master, and I studied biotechnology, so he can do maybe something in forensics. Then he does a program of 1 or 1.5 years, and he is master. But level 1 is, that's too low. We don't have that in the police organization. Yeah, what can you do? Maybe, what can you do in level 1? Yeah, it's assisting functions. We don't have much of these also. But let's say the police officer, now he's working on the street for a few years, and he's doing very well. And he said to his chief, I want to learn, I want to develop myself. Then it's possible with a level 4, he can go to the post-initial studies, and he can do one of these courses, operational courses. Then he can go to the Executive Master of Tactical Policing or Strategic Policing. So it's possible, it takes some years longer, with level 4 to go to one of these. Or you can go to the master level. It takes some years longer than a master, but it's possible. Selected by the police academy, employed by the police force pay them. The academy don't pay them, the police force pay them. Trained by the police academy and owns police force practical. So it's a combination of theory, they learn in practice. Of course, the profiles. We developed the curricula of the courses for 4 domains. Quality of life. A core task of the domain is offenses against the environment, for example. Safety, setting road accident. These are of course examples because you have hundreds of these things. Integrity in society, controlling events. How do you control an event? How do you organize, and not organize, but control it as a police officer? Competences. Some colleagues say it's skills. But a competence is this all together. It has to do with some, you must know something, knowledge. You can learn it, knowledge. Skills, you must can do it. How is your attitude for your colleagues? Well, this is a dual system, that's important. Dual. 3 months, the student is on the police academy, and after 3 months, so the student learns in the first 3 months a lot of competent theory, and of course it's training. Then he goes to the force, and the things they learn at the police academy, they practice in the course, and in the force. And in the force that we have coaches, special educated coaches, police officers. Say, I like to work with students, because they are my colleagues in 1 or 2 years. The supervisory structure. You know, I told you, this was the teacher, 20 years ago, teacher, and here, the student. And what the teachers say is always true.
Right.
My teacher said, my name is, Dutch name, Janssen. That's my name. My first name is Sergeant. Is it? My first name is Sergeant. You may call me with my first name. Yes, Sergeant. But that is all. The student, we say, and that's also that's how we do it now. Student in the police academy, and this is the force. So, and they discuss the progress of the student. Do you have problems? Can you handle it? Can I help you? No, thank you. Everything is going well. I have a computer, I have a learning system, everything is good. After 3 months, the student is going to the police force. Then he has a coach. The student has a coach in the police force on the job. Something with a victim or with an incident. Okay, it's clear. Huh? Academic, theoretical, force, practical, and they combine. Learning while working. You see example, level 2 is assisting. He learn him, and he all around police constable. So he must be good in organizing, take good people for also doing things, of course. But he is the check one. E-learning system in the police academy. Blackboard. Each student has your progress. It's all on Blackboard. Also, they can learn. They must do a lot of Twitter, and they have their own followers. And Twitter cup. And in the area there is call it Gani. But it's a city developed for students, and it's a kind of a game, like you have in the game on the paper. But now it's on the police knowledge network. I say, I need to know something about traffic. Then you say police knowledge network, traffic, and then you get all the information about things you're looking for, or criminal investigation, or environment. Then he has a degree at higher education level, and they have didactical and educated by the police academy. Pedagogical and didactical qualification, because of then we have international cooperation. I don't see the Indonesian flag. This is states. State police. But every state has its own government. Not provincial government. Own minister. It's complex construction, but after the Second World War they had a good police in Germany. international cooperation, well, our students need to know how the world is developing. Not only the Netherlands, but students must also know about your country. So we all there learn not much, but they learn also things about internationalization, and they must have a lot of homework to do it by internet or to make an essay or something about the backgrounds of people who live in the area. That's the reason why we train international cooperation in police education. In the level 4, in the higher initial course, bachelor and master, there is an international assignment. And then that's for the exchange. And then he say, how do the police in Italy or Spain, how do you solve? We have several partnerships with other training institutes all over Europe. Next week I go to Belgium, then we have a cooperation with the Belgium School of Policing, with the Germans, with England, with Denmark, with, let's say, the most of European police organizations. We organize Police Academy. We have 27 members in Europe, 27 countries, who are a member of the European Union. And England, United Kingdom, is the headquarters of CEPOL, Central European Police Academy. And we are a member of the EU, so we are also a member of CEPOL. And CEPOL organizes each year, let's say, between the 80 and 100 seminars and courses, European courses, for European police officers. And it's all the police organization, European police organization. Not IPA, you know IPA? International Police Association. I think Indonesia is also a member. Normalization, standardization. The students or police officers can see how things work in other countries. Knowledge of culture. We also have good practices. International treaties and programs. Exchange programs. Former Eastern Europe countries. Bulgaria, Hungary. You know Hungary? Bulgaria, Romania, and Letland, Latvia, Estonia, the Baltic states. Yeah. And it's a nice program because I write a letter. I wrote a letter to the police forces, and I say you can send 1 or 2 colleagues for the exchange program, and I explain what it is. A police officer, let's say, who was working at a program of investigation, digital investigation program. And of course, international networking is important. If you don't, well, some partner institutes in Europe, but you don't know Germany, England, France. Germany, Belgium, Holland. You see they train together in the classroom. This is German, please. You see a different person. At the moment they are changed into blue, and we only have white. You see that's a Dutch police officer. Is also Dutch. And they train together with Belgium and Germans, and it's especially in what is the law in Belgium, so they must know these things they must know. And how would we work there? What is the culture of the Belgian police? What is working together, studying together. You see some examples. Practices. This is so do we do it in Holland now, so do we do it in Belgium. Okay. A desk is a dangerous place from which to watch the world. Yeah, okay, that is Jean Lacan. You can do a lot of behind your desk. I go on the street, see how my colleagues work, and then you know what's happening. Well, these are the, some people ask, what is this? What is this? The student has 1, assistant has 2, constable 3, all-round police officer 4. Or, yeah. Sergeant, chief inspector, superintendent, chief superintendent, assistant chief constable, and this is chief of police. In a new police organization, we only have 1 of the 50,000. It is the Dutch police car. It's not Dutch police car, it's German car. It's Volkswagen. Volkswagen. All the Dutch police is Volkswagen. Oh. Yeah, we have a contract, European contract. Yeah, with Volkswagen, it was the cheapest. But Volkswagen is good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is good police car. Yeah. You know, it's big. You can. Ja, dat is nog wel. Nee. Ja, dit is van de KLPD. Nou, sorry, de. Marechaussee. Ja, marechaussee. Ja, dit is al het department. You see Volkswagen? Yeah. Surveillance. Patrol. Patrol. Also good. This is. Not too erg. Not too erg. No, that's only for the chief, eh? Only for the chief constable. Only for the general. Well, this is it. You see, it's open. It's one open. It's one open room. You have some classrooms, but the rest is open. Let's say the head of the school is also working here or there, or they don't have their own office anymore. End of presentation. Any questions? Thank you very much. Okay. Of course, it's very short, but when we walk downstairs, I show you something about the church you asked me. No.
And is it possible to see the you have here also for the crime scene scanner here? I think there is one place here.
Oh, but they are busy at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I asked them. Okay. That's a school for investigation.
Jangan di.
Open learning system.
Lagi naik tangga lagi.
Open learning system. Open learning system, yeah. They can plug in here or they have computers there. Like they can use the Blackboard system, the information system, or with training or work at the meeting there. Of course, they don't have their own offices anymore. Yeah, table. Yeah. Yeah, that's all. And in the old academy, I have my own room. In the police force, I was chief of police. I have a very big room with a table and chairs and stuff. You know? It's all changed. It's for the old police.
Lagi video kan ini. Ada video ini.
Kromo Wijoyo.
Kromo Wijoyo.
Ronowi. Ya, sekolah. Sorry lah. Japanese.
Japan.
Sensor.
It's a difficult name. I must.
Kromo.
Yeah, Kromo Wijoyo.
Kromo Wijoyo.
Ronomi Kromo Wijoyo. But she is a nice girl.
Yeah.
And she can swim very hard also.
Ini lagi jalan di ya sekolahnya di Akademi Kepolisian Apeldoorn Belanda. Lagi pada diskusi.
It's a nice place. And also language.
Then she was younger.
Ini ratu ya?
Dit is Juliana was her mother.
This is Beatrix. Oh, Beatrix.
Beatrix.
And her mother was Juliana. And her grandmother was Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina.
And Wilhelmina was the queen until 1994. 1949. So that was the queen in 74. Yeah, it was 74. When was independent of the United States? 45. 45. That was Wilhelmina.
They call it the coin.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A lot of money. now it's a lot of money. Is Maureen there? I think we take a picture. Is Maureen there? Okay. Maureen will take a picture of us.
Pak, izin Pak. Pak.
Terwijl we een foto maken van Juliana.
Museum bekas Istana Ratu Juliana yang sudah dijadikan museum. Saya lagi di Museum Nasional. Gitu.
Tapi dari website ke Jakarta. Oh, ke Jakarta. Dari Jakarta.
Lagi ke toilet.
Ini Pak.
Makasih.
Siapa yang mengatur persiapan?
Ada PM, ada koordinator bidang.
Oh, tinggal laporan ya.
sehat, tapi lama-lama ya. Apa? Nomenklatur menjadi atas kan berarti kan sama dengan atas pertahanan. Nah, itu sampai sekarang kan masalah seragaman belum diatur. Jadi yang seperti saya lakukan, Pak, suatu saat itu ada upacara 17. Saya waktu kan komandan, Pak. Ditanya sama atasan, "Loh, kok nggak pakai tali gor?" Saya ngomong, saya komandan upacara, jadi saya nggak pakai. Terus saya pikir, bener juga ya gitu. Nah, akhirnya pas saya pulang ke Indonesia, Pak, beli saya, Pak. Beli pribadi aja, Pak, dari Korea. Ini Atan. Saya beli. Udah, jadi begitu pas ada acara 5 Oktober, hari TNI, saya pakai, Pak. Gitu, karena kalau enggak, dari sekian atasan itu nggak pakai hanya atasan Polri ini, Pak. Nah, jadi itu saya lakukan, Pak. Saya lakukan Pak Hadi itu. Termasuk pada saat waktu akademis itu, Pak.
Kalau itu pakaian resminya atasnya kayak atasnya pertahanan ya.
Iya, dia cuma yang ini saya jadi pedoman saya adalah atas pertahanan.
Nanti ya atasnya pertahanan fotonya apa kita mengusulkan itu untuk
Tanggapannya Gani apa?
Yang Yusuf bilang kan, ya bagus itu kalau memang berinisiatif seperti itu. Ya, ya bagus kalau memang berinisiatif seperti itu, karena kan belum diatur, Pak. Pengadilan juga tidak ada, tapi kalau atas atas
jelas ya.
pertahanan yang selama ini kan kita mengacu, Pak. Jadi mereka menggunakan. Nah, pada saat
Apa bedanya Pak? Tali gor
sama, Pak. Tali gornya kan satu warnanya. Seperti tali gor ini, Pak. Seperti tali gor yang kayu rumah ini. Nah, terus waktu saya pernah pertemuan para atasan kepolisian, foto aja saya pakai, Pak. Semua atasan kepolisian pakai.
Pakai semuanya.
Belanda itu. Karena dengan istilah atasnya itu, Pak. Dulu kami masuk dari sini, Pak. Ini pintu masuknya ini, Pak.
juga istana juga ya.
Hotelnya di sebelah sana, Pak. Nah, ini pintu depan museumnya ini, Pak. Tulisannya ini. Pintu masuknya di sini. Entrenya, entrance-nya nantinya ini, Pak. Nah,
Di sini.
iya, Pak.
Ini turun sini ya?
Iya, Pak. Kita masuk sini, Pak. Excuse me, where is sorry, entrance door? Here? Entrance?
Yes.
Ini ya, tinggal di print.
Thank you.
Okay.
Tutsin.
Ya, siap. Sama sini ya.
Oke.
Ya. Kita tutup di depan nanti coba. Dulu ini adalah istana yang di nanti di belakang ada taman bagus, Pak. Ini pas musim panas ini berarti tamannya masih. Jadi dulu ini istana sejak tahun 18 sekian. Itu kan tahunnya, Pak. CL berapa itu, Pak? Dibangunnya, Pak. CL ya? Atau CI, Pak?
CL dia.
CL 1900.
Boleh gitu.
Lagi diabadikan dulu. Sanchez Sans, negerinya kincir angin di Belanda, di Amsterdam. Sudah lagi ambil gambar ya. Terima kasih. Inilah pinggir sungai. Sampingnya adalah rumah-rumah peninggalan Belanda.
Kenapa ya? Pikir itu lebih tajam, Pak. Jadi justru
Atau mungkin asalnya gitu ya, apa? Jelas ya? Tunggu lagi.
ya, oke, Pak. Ya.
Ya.
Bapak mengambil gini atau
Tadi.
lalu sangat
Atau kalau dibikin agak sedikit bisa
ini?
bagus. Nggak
Begini,
yang
Pak.
berdiri kayak tadi.
Berdiri. Bentar, Pak. Tapi sengaja, Pak. Kayaknya sebelahnya kena, Pak.
Iya, udah.
1, 2. Tapi menurut saya, Pak, nggak masuk frame-nya, Pak.
Oke. Lihat ini udah.
Negeri kincir angin. Ini adalah rumah-rumah tradisional Belanda.
Saya ambil sini, Pak.
Nanti gimana?
Saya kan ada
Mas sendiri, Mas. Sendiri, Mas.
Kan ada itunya, Pak.
Nanti. Kalau orang bilang ini antik, rumahnya tuh orangnya. Dua-duanya. Itu jadi barang antik dua-duanya.
Nah, ini, Pak.
Bentuknya kelihatan antiknya.
Memang justru itunya, Pak. Biar kelihatan kalau di Belandanya, Pak. 1, 2. Memang nggak nipu, Pak. Samsir, Pak. Lihat, Pak.
Masih lihat.
Memang nggak nipu, Pak. Lihat.
Ya, utuh ini. Indah banget ya. Ini.
Saya
Suasana
lagi.
bagus banget suasana.
Suasana pedesaannya. Aduh.
Hijaunya itu loh. Ini loh, Pak. Jadi Bapak dari sini, tulisan antiknya kena, rumah itu kena, Pak. Jadi punya Pak Heru baru bagus.
Begini ya. Terus aja gini. Gambar udah, baterainya udah semua semua. Biar kelihatan nanti suasana.
Bukan mereka nggak membersihkan, memang sengaja begitu gitu.
biar kelihatan
Hah? Ini kan kalau pagi Mbak saya pernah nanya itu kenapa jeber? Memang saya biarkan aja.
Oh gitu.
Saya biarkan katanya. Sampai kayak gitu aja mereka perhatikan Pak. Bangunan lama dihancurkan.
Iya. Tapi bangunan mampu juga mungkin nggak kualitas juga
Kan kalau bangunan lama zaman Belanda kan
iya.
bagus Pak.
Bagus itu loh, asli itu loh. Sekarang baru mulai tumbuh ke darah. Kayak kota lama gitu ya.
Tapi bentuknya juga beda kok. Seperti di Abdul itu kan kalau sudah depan bangunan itu bentuknya di tangan itu. Tangan itu dia hanya
Ilasan.
Oh iya, dulunya dari gede gitu aslinya Mas.
Mbak, iya.
Terus di
Lapor
ini
dilakukan itu.
pakai aspal dulu Mas.
Iya, baru di Abdul itu memang bentuknya udah biasa ini.
Di sana kan ya, beda ya.
Beda. Tapi salah figurnya dia. Iya. Itu yang di Sukabumi.
Bangunan yang mana yang penjagaan?
Penjagaan Pak.
Itu dibongkar semua Kak, dulu. Sedang. Ya, banyak dari mulai
Masalahnya juga enggak
Sama kanal Cruises di tiketing.
Io sono pagato questo, quindi pago il mio. No,
Ini lagi antri untuk naik ke kapal.
buat lampiran.
Lampiran. Laporan ini. Pelaksanaan tugas.
Ini mas kesini mas. Ini kok dia mas kesini, banyak merosot. Ketannya agak ini kan melorot. Iya. Di Australia pernah di Sydney pernah nginep di hotel yang bekas penjara. Jadi bekas sel-sel buat kamar. Ya angker ya suasananya suasana.
Iya, cewek-cewek yang lagi santai deh. Oh, boleh.
Gak apa-apa ya? Gak apa-apa Pak. Tempatnya
Memang
di sini satu. Gue di sini tuh sini.
Nederland praat graag over mensenrechten, maar hoe zit het met ons recht? Nederland heeft ons recht verkocht aan Indonesië in 1962, vandaag precies 50 jaar geleden. Nederland heeft ons verkocht. We have the right to live as a free man in our own land. We have the right to sing our songs in our own land. But now we are forced to live here as refugees. We have the right to live as a free man in our own land. We don't have to be here, but we are forced to live here in exile because the Dutch government has sold our right to Indonesia. Because the United Nations is being ignorant about the injustice. The United Nations is being ignorant about the ongoing genocide in West Papua. We have the right to live as a free man in our own land. We have the right to sing our songs in our own land. We don't have to be here. We are forced to live in the Netherlands because our people are being killed. We are standing here because our people are living in fear in their own land. Just 2 weeks ago, I've lost a brother. They killed him. They killed him. United Nations is committing genocide with Indonesia in Papua, Maluku. If you don't talk about human rights in Papua and Maluku. No justice, no freedom. No justice, no peace. We shall overcome. We don't have to be here. Everybody talks about peace and justice. This is the so-called peace and justice building. But what about our rights? 50 years ago, the same country, the Netherlands, the Dutch government, they sold West Papua to Indonesia without asking the permission, asking for permission from the people of West Papua. We have the right to live as a free man in our own land. We don't have to stand here in front of this building, the so-called Peace and Justice Building. We are standing here because our people are being killed. We are standing here because our people are living in fear. We are standing here because there's a genocide going on. We are standing here because Indonesia is killing us. The Indonesian President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono must be arrested for the crimes against humanity in West Papua, in the Moluccans, and in Aceh. This Timor is already free from the Indonesian colonial rule. But West Papua is not free, and Maluku is not free, Aceh is not free, and many, many more people in Indonesia, they want to be free from the Javanese rule. They want to be free from people like Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono. The Indonesian President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono must be arrested for the crimes against humanity in West Papua, in the Moluccans, and in Aceh.
International broker.
The Indonesian President is a criminal. Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono is a criminal because of the crimes against humanity in West Papua, in the Moluccans, and in Aceh. The Indonesian President is talking about a democratic Indonesia. But in West Papua, if you raise this flag, you can get 15 years imprisonment. 15 years just for raising this flag. If you are lucky. If you're not lucky, they will just kill you when you are on your way back to your family.
90% terrorists.
We have the right to live as a free man in our own land. You guys are already free. You can go and see. You can go on holiday. But today, we don't choose to go on holiday. We choose to stand here because our people are being killed. My family in West Papua are living in fear.
More than Syria, Libya, Egypt, Indonesia is a very bad. Indonesia! Terrorist! Terrorist! Indonesia! Terrorist! Terrorist! Indonesia! Terrorist! Terrorist! Indonesia criminal! How you can keep it there? Indonesia terrorist! There is no freedom in Papua! There is no justice in Papua! You and keep it the terrorist in Indonesia! The president of Indonesia is a terrorist! He's a criminal! No justice in Papua and Maluku! No freedom of speech in Papua and Maluku! He's a liar! There is no justice in Papua! Because Indonesia is a terrorist! Stop the Indonesian state terrorism in West Papua! Indonesia more than Libya! More than Syria! More than Egypt! Heel graag over mensenrechten! Why United Nations keep it Indonesia? Maar hij vergeet zijn eigen kolonie! Indonesia is a very bad! 90% terrorists in the world! If you don't know, you ask me! I will tell you!
Nederland praat graag over mensenrechten. Maar Nederland heeft 50 jaar geleden onze rechten verkocht aan Indonesië. Nederland heeft ons verkocht aan Indonesië. Zonder aan ons te vragen wat we zelf willen. We hebben niet eens de kans gekregen om te kiezen.
Egypte, more than Syria.
Nederland heeft ons die vlag gegeven. De mogenste vlag. Dat heeft Nederland ons gegeven, mensen. Nederland heeft ons beloofd naar de onafhankelijkheid te zullen begeleiden. Maar dezelfde Nederland liet ons in de steek.
United Nations keep it Indonesia a stealer, killer. You keep it terrorist in this world.
50 years ago, the Dutch government, they sold West Papua to Indonesia without asking the Papuans.
The rest you will know what happened in the world. If you will keep it Indonesia,
we have the right to
revolution!
As a free man,
revolution!
We don't have to be here. We are here because our people are not free. We can go on holiday, but we chose not to do that. Why should we go on holiday? Because our people are living in fear. We have the right to live as a free man. Papua, Maluku, Aceh, semua. Nederland praat graag over mensenrechten. Nederland praat heel graag over mensenrechten. Maar diezelfde Nederland heeft ons 50 jaar geleden verkocht aan Indonesië. Nederland heeft ons verkocht. Hoe zit het met onze rechten? 50 jaar geleden heeft Nederland de Papua verkocht aan Indonesië. Voor een beetje gewin. Nederland had meer belang bij wat er aan rijkdom te winnen in West-Papua is. Nederland had geen rekening met de Papua's. We have the right to live as a free man in our own land. We don't have to be here. We don't choose to stay here, but we stay here for our people in West Papua.
United Nations also direct, indirect also make mistakes. That is not law.
The United Nations is being ignorant about what is happening in West Papua because they have also done something wrong in 1969.
Halo, saya lagi ada di Brussels, Belgia sekarang. Ini adalah bangunan sisa-sisa kerajaan dulu.
Ya, itu, tek. Ya, mantap. Pak, Pak. Mau berdiri boleh, mau ada boleh.
Pak, saya sendiri Pak. Nggak boleh lama-lama, masalahnya rame-rame. Nggak boleh lama-lama foto begini. Ini di Belgia.
En die liggen schoon. Ze hebben ook dit jaar dahlia's. Ja, maar er zijn niet genoeg tegen. Ze zijn al gewoon bruin. Ja, maar ik denk aan de rand, dat zijn de dahlia's. Dat bruine is die andere, dat is van de dingen die
Kita arah ke sana Pak.
Ya, ya, ya.
dan van een klein stukje
Lampu tidak itu.
Nah, apalah ini? Kita ikut-ikut aja lah, ini apa sih?
Sini Pak. Ya, sini. Ya.
Ini.
Kalau ibu-ibu pasti masuk dulu.
Ditutup aja lagi Pak, trek naikin lagi.
Ininya?
Langsung. Kita lagi rekamkan kita ini. Tinggal gabungin, coba masukin di DVD, bagus lah hasilnya. Kualitasnya luar biasa. Perjalanan di Ristorante Bocconi. Beliau mau nanya. Beliau lagi nyari ATM masalahnya beliau.
Tapi nanti kalau bilang
Nanti kita lewat sini kok, caranya kan? Nanti kita lewat. Ya. Ini apa? $10 euro ya? Ini baju-baju. Hah? Terlay. Wah, beli aja.
tahu nggak ini gimana? Apa ini?
Ini promo coklat yang khas di Brussels, yang terkenal dengan coklatnya.
Ya, dekat hotel di sana.
Masih kata ya. Ntar deh. hijau. Sekali.
Parece una película.
Lebih mantap di sini nih. Lebih mantap daripada di Belanda ya. Nah, ini kita cari yang ramai.
Lebih banyak.
Jangan yang pakai bendera Indonesia.
Kami hit.
Oh, makanan yang khas. Oh,
Ini yang belinya. Mooi.
Terbalik Pak. Terbalik.
Lihatnya.
Sudah berlebih.
Kasih duitnya. Foto lagi Pak. Foto lagi Pak. Tinggal beli kaos Pak, ada tulisannya masalahnya.
Hah?
Beli kaos.
Iya, ada bagi-baginya gitu.
Ada tulisan.
Busa-busanya.
Itu yang mahal lah. Iya Pak. Oh, 30 euro. Bisa pakai bayar dolar juga kan? Hah? Udah mau? Oh, tapi nggak mau dia. Hah? Tapi kalau pakai kartu kredit mau dia? Itu aja.
Mas merah. Aku udah dapat.